Hey guys, Cal with bushcraft here. I'm out here today. Gonna shoot a couple of videos. It's about 30 degrees out here, maybe 35. So winter's fast approaching, so the hat's back. But I've been having some questions on starting out in bushcraft and building a kit. So I'm gonna go over that today. And I'll probably go over my my teepee here, my lau, and this will be where I'll be spending the majority of the winter months. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, for starting out in bushcraft, you basically need just the basic things: shelter, fire, means of storing and making water safe to drink, and some tools. Let's start off with water. U.S. Army 1-quart canteen. These are about $3. These are indestructible. You can use them as a cutting board. You can. These things can take a beating, so these are about $3. They're really cheap. Last you a long time. Also with water, to boil it, you can just use a soup can. These are free, $1 at the most, if you gotta go out and buy whatever is in it, and then you can just eat it and use it. So we'll say that's just $1. So for water, about $4. Fire. These are the magnesium blocks, where you shave off the magnesium, you've got the fire striker on the top. These are about $2-3. Or you could go the route of matches. Matches are, I think, $1 for some box of strike anywheres, and a case is about $1. So either way, you're looking at about $2 to $5 for fire. Also, if you wanted a ferro rod like this, instead of buying it like this, you can just buy the blank. It's only about $4, and then just put a handle on. You don't even have to put a handle on. So that's, you know, a couple bucks. Shelter, you can buy. I'm sitting on this brown tarp here. It's the same one as this, just a little more beat up. And that's about 10 or 12 bucks. It's probably the most expensive item you'll have. And tools, I consider cordage a tool. About 100 feet of paracord, that cost you $8. So for cordage, about $8. A knife. Knife is I don't even have to go over the importance of a knife in bushcraft. That's a Mora, great inexpensive option. Cheapest $8 or $9. Round it up to 10 if you want a little, like a clipper or something. Let's just say $10 for a knife. For a saw, all you need to buy is go to your local hardware store, buy a hacksaw blade, and then just take a sapling. It's of course thicker than this, but you just bend it like that, and you notch it, and the hacksaw blade goes in between, and you have yourself a saw for, you know, whatever you need cutting wood. They work pretty good, and a hacksaw blade costs $5. So you've got $4, $8. Let's just add, because some places are more expensive, we'll just say $5, $5, $8, so it's $18, $10, let's go to 12. So you have $30 plus your knife. It's about $10, so you're about $40. Plus your hacksaw blade is $5, so about $45 for basically all the essentials you need for bushcraft. With food, it's not the most important. Well, I wouldn't say the most important, but it's not the most necessary item for bushcraft. If anything, you know, water and fire. I mean, these basically go hand in hand. But if you have that, I mean, if you get stuck out there, that's really, if you have this, you're set. But for bushcraft starting out, I'd recommend just a 1-quart canteen, a soup can, one of these magnesium blocks, there's some matches, some cord, and a tarp, and a cheap knife, and I mean you're all set. Also, one more thing that some people often overlook: for your knife, get a ceramic rod, or some households have the knife sharpeners. Use one of those. You'll have to do it pretty frequently. You know, for every, I'd say, 20 minutes of work you do with a knife, you'd have to use it. But if you sharpen it frequently, it really won't get that dull. So, I mean, in bushcraft, a dull knife is extremely dangerous because you have to put more pressure behind the blade. So, just get a small ceramic rod. Those are, I think, $2. So add that to the total, $47 for an entire bushcraft kit. I mean, that's not bad considering the fact that, you know, some knives go for over $50. But I had some questions about that, and that's what I would recommend for starting off in bushcraft. I mean, this is really what I started out with. I mean, I started out with this, some white paracord, this tarp, and just a 1-quart canteen. I mean, that's really what I started with. And you know, the further you get into bushcraft, you know, you might pick a little more money up along the way. You can maybe upgrade from having to use your tarp as a Hudson Bay to getting a pack. You know, just small things like that. But this is really all you need. So I hope you appreciated this video in my recommendations on what you can do for building a bushcraft kit for under $50. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the woods.